What is going on, Knicks Nation? Welcome back to Knicks Media. My name is Richie, and today we will be talking about how the Knicks can win this series as the series is tied 2-2. Now, yesterday was a bad day for the New York Knicks, to say it kindly. Happy Mother's Day. But boy, oh boy, did those Knicks not help out those mothers. They get blown out, and now a lot of Knicks fans I've seen have lost hope. Not every Knicks fan, but I've seen some losing their faith, losing their hope in this basketball team, which is the main reason why I wanted to go live and talk to you guys, because it drives me nuts. Now, am I just going to blow over the fact that the Knicks got embarrassed and they looked like a G League team and they played their worst basketball game of the entire season yesterday, and it's a disgrace to be in the second round of the playoffs and put up that type of performance? Yes, that's all true. But let's not forget that this is a series. And one game does not tell the whole story of a series. Okay? Let's also not forget what has transpired the entire season for the New York Knicks. What got them to this point in the NBA season in the first place? Adversity. Why are Knicks fans forgetting that this Knicks team has proven time and time again to be resilient and fight and claw and find a way to win basketball games despite who's injured? Now, there's no sugarcoating this. OG Anunoby is missed dearly. That was the key injury. That was the entire series. That was the injury, man. We could win without Mitchell Robinson. We can win without Randall, we've proven. We can win without Bojan Bogdanovic, we've proven. But without OG Anunoby, I don't know. That is the big thing that Knicks fans are very upset. Okay? I'm expecting OG to be out the whole series. Ian said that OG will miss tomorrow, and if he's a betting man, he will miss the series. Yeah, I when he got hurt, I'm expecting him to miss the whole series. That is a serious hamstring injury. There's no way he can come back in 2 weeks. Like, I'm not even thinking of OG coming back. I'm thinking, how can how can the Knicks win without OG? That's how I'm thinking about. I'm not even worried or thinking about OG returning, because I don't think he is. And the Knicks got to operate like he's not. Now, with that being said, that's not going to happen again yesterday, what we saw. Jalen Brunson obviously wasn't himself. The energy wasn't there. The fatigue may be catching up to this team. And the reason why the fatigue is catching up is because everybody's so hurt to the point where everybody's got to play all these damn minutes. Why are we forgetting that everyone's just blaming Tibbs? Oh, he drives his players into the dirt. He does this. He does that. Bro, there's a reason why these players are playing so many minutes. It's because everybody's injured and he has no choice. Now, of course, he plays Josh Hart 48 minutes, even though Josh Hart's the one saying, I'm okay with it. But we need Dante to get back to the red-hot Dante from downtown that we saw in Game 3 and throughout the entire playoffs, outside of the first few games against Philly. We need Jalen Brunson to level up his game and hopefully get his foot back. We need Josh Hart to play his brand of ball, which he did not do yesterday. Okay? Alec Burks has provided impact. This Knicks team needs to beat the Indiana Pacers tomorrow with their defense. And I hate that people are already giving up on the series, because another thing you have to keep in mind, we have home court in our favor. As long as the New York Knicks win at home, we win the series. If it has to go to 7, it has to go to 7. At this point, forget about the first 4 games. It's a 3-game series. That's what we're at. We're now at a 3-game series. The first 4 games don't even matter anymore. First one to win the next 2. Who can win 2 games in the next 3 games? Who can do it? And I think it will be the New York Knicks. I'm not giving up. I've come way too far as a fan this season to just throw in the towel after back-to-back losses. Back in 1994, the New York Knicks against the Indiana Pacers, they won the first 2 games at the Garden. They lose the next 2 games in Indiana. The series is tied 2-2. The New York Knicks win that series and advance to the NBA Finals. Not to say history repeats itself, guaranteed that's going to happen. And I understand the pessimism. I understand Knicks fans losing hope because of the injuries. That's the big reason for it. But I still believe in Jalen Brunson and Dante DiVincenzo and Josh Hart and the coaching staff of Tom Thibodeau. I also don't expect the Indiana Pacers to do what they did yesterday in Madison Square Garden. They last year play fun and play with that energy in Indiana all they want. But when you come to our house and MSG, it's a different animal. It's a different sign of pressure. The Knicks have proven to be able to defend home court the first 2 games of the series. Let's not forget as well, OG's injury happened at a time where it was a close game in game 2. And the Knicks were still able to go on a run and win that game in the fourth quarter without OG Anunoby. So the Knicks have not only a quarter of winning basketball underneath their shoes without OG Anunoby, but they've played many games this season without OG and won. So as important as OG Anunoby is to this basketball team to winning, and that's not even debatable, we all know how much of an X factor he is. We all know how important he is to this basketball team. No one needs to tell you that. But the Knicks have proven that they can win with OG. Now, the record without him is 14-15, including the playoffs. Is that excellent? No, it's not. But it's not like we're 4-20 and we can't win. So the Knicks just got to stay within themselves. They got to believe in each other. They got to play with energy, get back to their brand of basketball, which is rebounding, hustling, fighting for loose balls, outworking the opponent, showing like you want it more, and just punch him in the mouth, figuratively. I just hate that some Knicks fans are losing hope so early. It's a long series. You heard what Jalen Brunson had to say after that game to Pascal Siakam. It's a long series. The Pacers are celebrating like they won the whole series. That's what they were doing. Okay? The Indiana Pacers players were performing, and I don't blame them, right? When you're up that much, it's fun. You want to have fun. The game is fun when you're winning. But let's see if that energy is the same when they're not up by that much, because that's a fluke. And I also want to add, I expected there to be a game in this series where the Indiana Pacers light it up and they don't miss. That's just the type of team they are, and it happened. I expected it. The sad thing is that game 3 just feels like so, because we had that game. Up by 9 points in the fourth quarter. Brunson down 3, hits a clutch 3 to tie it. But then Nesmith follows it up with a prayer at the buzzer, and then the Knicks miss their 3 attempt from Brunson. They lose. So it was right there to win that basketball game, and we should be up 3-1 after them blowing us out with a 3-0 lead. But you can't live in the past. You can't play the what-if game. You got to turn the page and focus on what you got to focus on, and the focus needs to be Game 5 and nothing else but that. Win at home, defend home court, use the New York crowd to your advantage, and let's go get this freaking W. New York City and Knicks fans are built different. I do not want us to become a fan base that's so fragile that now we're losing hope. Let's galvanize around our squad. Let's remember how we got here. The adversity is what shaped this Knicks basketball team to who they are today. So that's why I wanted to go live today. And that was the main topic of my stream. How the New York Knicks is going to win this series. They stay true to each other. They stick to their roots. And they defend. Without defending, we're screwed. And the reality of it, we're simply not the best defensive team without OG. With OG Anunoby, with Mitchell Robinson, we are one of the best defensive teams in the NBA. Without defend with 5 players, they need all 5 guys to be on a string. They need to rotate. They need to communicate. They need to close lanes. They need to get into the passing lanes, force turnovers, all those things that we've seen them done. Richie, bro, the series is tied. Fans already acting like we lost. Shake my head. Gonna be by the Garden after work tomorrow and turn up. Hell yeah, bro. Hell yeah. Pacers lost Game 5 to Bucks with no Giannis or Lillard. This should be our game. I hope so, man. I hope so. I believe so as well. I hope so, and I believe so. I have belief in this team, genuinely. I'm not even just like spewing nonsense. Like, as a Knicks fan, what I've seen this season, there's no reason for me to just lose all hope. Stop acting like we're down 3-1. We're not. It's a tie series. Are Timberwolves fans panicking right now? They're obviously not happy after going up 2-0 on the road and then losing the next 2 at home. That series is tied 2-2. So, I mean, you just got to look at it in a perspective here that, yes, there is a lot of adversity. It's super unfortunate that our Knicks have to deal with these types of injuries. But that's who we are. That's who we are. The Knicks got a game plan. And they also got to have an offensive game plan because I think that's a big issue. Not only defensively do you need to figure things out, but offensively, I was a mess yesterday. We dropped 14 first quarter points. We didn't deserve to win that game. We didn't deserve to be in it. We deserve to get embarrassed. Where's the ball movement? Where's finding the open shooter? We can't just rely on Jalen Brunson to just do everything. So there's an offensive barrage that needs to happen. Play fast, go in transition, hustle, And I believe in these Knicks. I believe in them. I believe that we will win. I know that we will. Now, I'm very curious to see what the odds are now in Vegas. I'm very curious to see what these odds are like in Vegas after the Knicks now series is tied 2-2. Let's check out the sportsbook over there at BetUS, the official sportsbook sponsor of Knicks Media. So the Knicks to win in 6 is at plus 375. The Knicks to win in 7 is at plus 225. The Pacers to win in 6 is plus 200. And the Pacers to win in 7 is at plus 325. So let me break down these odds real quick. You know what this is telling us? That according to Las Vegas, the most likely thing to happen is the Pacers to win the next 2 games in a row. Wow. The Knicks are expected, in Vegas terms, to lose the next 2 games. Now, the next favorable thing is the Knicks to win in 7, and then the Pacers in 7. They have the Knicks winning the next 2 games as very far-fetched. Okay. Interesting. Very interesting. Now, I'm curious to see what the odds are of the game tomorrow. Do they have that? Or no, because it's tomorrow. Yeah, we got to wait for tomorrow. But, oh no, it's right here. Never mind. So they got the Pacers, the Pacers as an underdog at the Garden. 2-point spread is very, very even. 2.5 points they're giving the Knicks at home. Minus 140. Over-under at 217, which is really high for Knicks standards, but the Pacers have been scoring a lot. So if you guys want to put some money on the NBA or the New York Knicks or even hockey, they have ice hockey if you guys are into the hockey playoffs, or future bets for NFL, receive a 125% bonus on your first 3 deposits with a 10% gambler's insurance up to $2,500 on your first deposit. For example, you put $500 in your first deposit, you will get $1,250 to play with, courtesy of our partners at BetUS Sportsbook, a 24-hour fast payout and a 24/7 customer service, which is my personal favorite. So if you guys want to click the link at the top of the chat and get your BetUS account opened, you will receive a 125% bonus on your first 3 deposits.
BetUS, America's favorite sportsbook and casino. Live betting and racebook. We're celebrating 30 years with a historic offer. A 125% sign-up bonus on your first 3 deposits. Plus 10% gambler's insurance. Get started today. BetUS, where the game begins.
Now, it is an interesting odds to see that the Knicks are only 2-point favorites at home. I think the injuries... There's a lot of people doubting us. There's a lot of people doubting these Knicks. No one's really buying in anymore. And you know what? If that's the case, we got to be able to wake up. We got to be able to light that dog within this team. And that dog is there, folks. That dog is in this team. I know it is. Let's not forget Game 4 was the whole series. We won Game 1. We won Game 2 at home. Win Game 5, go up 3-2. You got to win one of the next 2 games. Like, I just hate that we have people giving up hope. Makes me sad as a Knicks fan. I felt like my dog died yesterday. Bro, yeah. It was very sad to watch. How about the Nuggets, Heart of Champions? Let's go Jets. Jose, you're a Nuggets fan? We was the underdogs against the 76ers, LMAO. Come on, man. We got this. Have some faith. Absolutely. Have some faith. Come on now. Guys, don't forget to hit the like button on your way into the show. Let's manifest some positivity. Let's manifest some W's in the chat for these Knicks. They need something. They need some type of optimism. Keep the faith, Gunner. Yes, that's the energy I like to see from Knicks fans. Keep the faith. Let's rally around our guys. Support Jalen Brunson, the king of the city. Support Josh Hart. Supporting Dante. Getting Deuce McBride going off the bench. How about Precious Achiuwa waking up a little bit? Come on, Hartenstein. Come on, Burks. We need New York City to rally around this team. We came through so much in this season for this moment, and we need Knicks fans to wake up and not turn your heads on this basketball team. We need a Deuce game big time. We do. Deuce, my brother. We need you to wake up. Deuce McBride, we need you to wake up, man. That would be huge. With Jalen Brunson crippled, we need him more than ever. Knicks had lows like this before. Our Knicks have heart, grit, and determination, which trumps skill. Pacers still the softer team. Bingo! That's what I'm saying right here. That's that energy I like to see. We have to win with heart and grit, not talent. That's what's molded this Knicks basketball team. That's the mindset Tom Thibodeau has instilled in this roster. That's the type of leader Jalen Brunson is. I love this take. I love it. That's what I'm saying. We got to be able to wake up the beast within this team. And I think they will. I got all the optimism in the world that they will. Because why not? What else do I have? Sit here and pout to you guys and whine? Oh, we're all injured. Oh, no. Everybody should feel sorry for us. We don't have our best players healthy. Give me a break. Next man up. Is it unfortunate? Yeah. It's definitely unfortunate. I'm not happy about it. We can just sit here and whine as a fan base, but what if we had this player healthy? What if we had that player healthy? We could play the what if game, or we can rise to the occasion as the Knicks fans that we are. Passionate, loyal, knowledgeable, best fan base on the planet. Let's go. This is a good take from Alexander. Here's the thing. I think Game 4 woke up a sleeping giant. I expect him to come out firing Tuesday night. Yeah, Alexander. Apparently, the Knicks players had a players-only meeting. Players-only meetings tells you all you need to know about how they're feeling. It was a quiet locker room. The players came together, and they know what needs to get done. They're not going to allow themselves to lose in round 2 again. I believe in Jalen Brunson to get through that injury and will this Knicks team. I believe in Dante to hit the clutch shots. I believe in this team. Hey, Richie again. What's up, Jamal? New York Knicks have to protect home court. Some starters are injured, like OG, which is a huge blow, not Mitch. In fact, I was irate after Game 3. Should have won. Let's win Game 5. A must win. A must win indeed, Jamal. We need that win big, and we will get it. The Knicks are an example of what we go through in life. We have to make the best of our situation every day, and I expect the Knicks to do the same. Bingo. This guy's on it today. JB going to pull through. He wasn't happy with Pacers' comments yesterday. Facts. Not going to lie. Injuries did you dirty, or else I had you coming out of the East. Ugh. Yeah. If Brunson has to, let him and Dante take 60 shots combined. Whatever it takes to win, bro. I really don't care how many shots. FGC Hitman with a $5 super chat. Thank you so much, my friend. He's spitting some heat, and now he's sending some dono love. Thank you, brother. I appreciate you. I appreciate you, bro. Thank you so much. $5 super chat from FGC Hitman. Everybody give my man some dono hype in the chat right now. Dono hype in the chat for FGC Hitman. All the super chats are very, very appreciative here on Knicks Media. Let's go. Folks, we only have 16 likes. We can do better than that. Only 16 of you want a Knicks W tomorrow? If you want the Knicks to win tomorrow, hit the like button. Let's go. Let's go. We need some positivity. Use the like button for it. Here's another one. It gave extended minutes to McBride and Alec Burks, which could be a good thing. Yeah, and it gave rest to our guys. Our guys need rest. They need a regen. We need to get Dante cooking while Jalen is banged up. Hey, bro, he cooked in Game 3. So he needs to cook again, for sure. We need to get this Knicks team playing their brand of ball. Dante hitting his shots. It's stressful. I get it. But, hey, I'd rather be here than worrying about the NBA lottery yesterday, which I completely forgot was a thing, by the way. Wait, what? The NBA lottery happened? Can't relate. Feels good not to relate to that anymore, right? Of course the Hawks win the lottery, though. Can we talk about that for a quick second? Of course the Hawks, with a 4% chance, wins the lottery. The Knicks would never have that luck. Ever. But hey, it is what it is. I hope we don't see Jericho on the floor. We'll have to. We're so injured, we have no choice. Bro, with our full squad, OG, Randall, Mitch, and Bogey, the Pacers would have been getting swept. We could still pull this off. Pacers are soft. Facts, man. It's sad. When you look at this team healthy, it's so deep and locked and loaded. It's crazy. I mean, you talk about it being rigged. Rick Carousel basically paid $35,000 to get 2 wins I'm not going to say it like that. Love the new lottery system. Better off playing than tanking. Take that, Detroit. Sucks. Sucks for you, Detroit. Falling to 5 is wild. I ain't gonna lie. Falling to 5 is crazy for Detroit. Well, guys, we're going to wrap up the show here. I wanted to go live to talk about how the Knicks can win the series. Want to shout out every single Knicks fan tuning into Knicks Media on this Monday. We got game day tomorrow. We'll go live and talk about it. Appreciate everybody tuning in again to another Knicks Media live show. Don't forget to subscribe, hit the like button. Shout out to the New York Knicks fans tuning into Knicks Media. I love you guys. Let's go Knicks, okay? Keep your head up and believe in this team. We got nothing better to do than just rally around our guys and believe unconditionally that we will figure it out and win this basketball series. Shout out to everybody tuning in. I appreciate you all. My name is Richie from Knicks Media. Salute to the chat. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Peace out, everybody.